You wake up one morning and something feels off. The mirror still reflects your sleepy face. The sunlight still filters in through the window in the same golden hue. The kettle still whistles the same tune, and yet somewhere deep in your chest, you feel it. Something has shifted. Then it happens. In a blink, the world flickers like an old VHS tape caught between scenes. Your room is replaced momentarily with another. It's still your room, but everything's slightly different. Your posters are swapped. Your dog is a cat. You're wearing clothes you never bought. It only lasts a second. Then it's gone. Reality returns. You shake your head. A dream? No. A crack in the veil. A glimpse into the multiverse. In simple terms, the multiverse is the idea that there isn't just one universe, but countless and infinite number each with its own version of reality. These alternate universes exist simultaneously alongside our own, each playing out different variations of every possibility imaginable. In one universe, you're a baker in France. In another, you're president of your country. In yet another, you were never born. And in one more, you're Spider-Man. Sounds like science fiction, right? Marvel certainly thinks so. Films like Spider-Man, No Way Home, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness have made the idea mainstream. In those films, different versions of Spider-Man Peter Parker from different universes actually meet. Some are older, some are younger, some make different choices, and yet they're all him. Just not your him. But here's the truth, the multiverse isn't just fiction anymore. You might wonder, is there real science backing this up? The answer, yes, though it's still theoretical. It's backed by respected physicists and mathematical frameworks. Let's break down the main types of multiverse theories. 1. Quantum multiverse many worlds interpretation. In 1957, a physicist named Hugh Everett proposed something revolutionary. What if every time a quantum decision is made, every time a particle chooses a state, it doesn't collapse into just one result, but splits reality? Imagine you're flipping a coin. In our universe, it lands on heads. But according to Everett's theory, there's another universe where it landed on tails. Another where the coin stood on its edge. Another where it never left your hand. Every possibility creates a new universe. This is the same logic that explains how multiple Spider-Men can exist. Each time, Peter Parker faced a choice: fight or flee, save or sacrifice, the universe split. And in each split, a new him was born. So if you chose to move to a different city 5 years ago, there's another universe where you stayed. Another where you moved even earlier. Another where you never existed. Your life is just one thread in an endless tapestry of branching timelines. 2. Cosmological multiverse. The Big Bang didn't just create our universe, it could have created many. Some scientists believe that during the expansion of the early cosmos, there were bubbles that formed. Each bubble inflated into its own universe, with its own laws of physics. Some may have different gravity. Others may not have stars. Some might be eerily similar to ours, right down to having another you same name, same smile, just a few differences. A different favorite song. A different love story. 3. String theory and higher dimensions. String theory suggests we live in a universe with 10 or 11 dimensions, not just the 4 we know: length, width, height, and time. Our universe could be a brain floating in higher dimensional space, one of many like slices of bread in a cosmic loaf. And sometimes these slices touch. What happens when they do? Chaos? Merging? In fiction, it's called incursion, a term Marvel borrowed in Doctor Strange 2. But in theoretical physics, it's a serious thought. Universes can collide, and when they do, they can influence each other, ripples spreading across infinity. Now, let's come back to you. You're not just one person in one world. According to multiverse theory, you are an infinite collection of selves. Imagine a library. Every book is your life. Some are similar, just a few changed words. Others are wildly different. One where you're a rock star. One where you're an astronaut. One where you're a villain. One where you're a hero. One where you met someone who changed everything. These versions of you are called variants in Marvel. It's the same word scientists have begun to adopt. Some theories suggest that when you have déjà vu, or when you dream of another life, it's a flicker your mind tuning into the frequency of a nearby self, a neighboring version of you. And sometimes the walls between worlds thin. In Deadpool 3, for example, the characters jump through realities, rewriting fate. It's meant to be hilarious. But it's also a metaphor. Every choice is a fork. Every fork, a new path. And those paths don't vanish, they're alive, and they're out there. Now that you know the multiverse is real, what does it mean? It's comforting. And terrifying. Comforting, because it means our mistakes don't define us. Somewhere out there, a version of you got it right. They said the right words. Made the right call. Chose love over fear. Created something timeless. Saved a life. Terrifying, because it also means that everything could go wrong. Somewhere, you made the worst possible choice. Somewhere, you're alone. Somewhere, you lost everything. And yet, it's still you. These other selves are not fictions. They are as real as you are, living out their own truths, perhaps wondering the same thing. Is there another me out there? Maybe the version of you who became a musician dreams of the life you're living right now. Maybe they envy you. The multiverse teaches us humility, gratitude, and awe. Could we ever meet these other selves? In fiction, it's a plot device. In Marvel, multiverse travel is done with magic, machines, or chaotic accidents. But in science, it's more subtle. Some physicists suggest that consciousness might be the key. In a universe where thoughts are quantum patterns, perhaps intense emotional or mental states allow us to sense versions of ourselves elsewhere. Some even theorize that lucid dreams, or moments of deep flow, might be subconscious contact points. Ever had a dream so vivid it felt more than real? Maybe it was. Maybe, for a second, you lived another version's life. And there's growing philosophical support for the idea of quantum immortality, the notion that in at least one universe, you always survive. The you that dies in this one continues in another, never knowing death, always passing into the next branch. It's not just science fiction anymore. It's quantum philosophy. If every possibility exists, do your choices matter? Yes. Because even though all choices are played out somewhere, the version of you here still walks one specific path. You don't know what the others chose. You only know what you did. Your pain. Your love. Your growth. That's real. You might say, well, if there's a universe where I succeed, why try? But that's missing the point. The multiverse isn't about escaping this life. It's about understanding it. It's about knowing that existence is so vast, so layered, that you're a part of a cosmic mosaic, each tile as meaningful as the next. Your story is one chapter in an eternal book. Now, let's imagine the darker side. If universes exist parallel to each other, what stops them from interacting? From colliding? In Marvel's Multiverse, incursions happen when one universe encroaches upon another. In Doctor Strange 2, one universe's existence threatens another's survival. In Loki, the Time Variance Authority prunes timelines to avoid chaos. Could something like that be real? Some physicists think so. If universes are close enough, gravity might leak between them. Some anomalies in space, like dark matter, might even be evidence of shadows cast from parallel realities. There could be a natural barrier, like a membrane, holding each world in place. But what if that membrane breaks? And what if, just like in the movies, someone or something is trying to do that. In Marvel, a Nexus being is someone whose choices affect all timelines, someone who is awake across realities. Here's the twist. Maybe we're all Nexus beings. Every act of kindness, every moment of forgiveness, every bold leap of faith, these echo through not just one life, but infinite lives. Maybe that's why we feel déjà vu. Why some people seem instantly familiar. Why some dreams feel like warnings. Maybe it's because your other selves are reading, whispering, guiding. Maybe you are your own guardian angel in another form. You are not alone in the multiverse. You are surrounded by yourself. A cosmic chorus of echoes. So here you are, in this life, watching this video. But somewhere, another version of you is doing the same, in a slightly different room. Somewhere else, another you is writing this, not reading. In yet another world, you never found these words at all. All these versions. They are you. And if you close your eyes, just for a second, you might feel them. Not as strangers, but as family. All walking the same road in different shoes. All dreaming of each other. The multiverse is not just a theory. It's an invitation. To dream bigger. To forgive yourself. To imagine new versions of your story and realize you are living one worth telling. Just like Spider-Man. Just like Deadpool. Just like you.